Hi everyone, welcome back to another chess lesson. Today we are going to talk about one of the most powerful tactical weapons in chess, the fork. If you've ever wanted to attack two or more pieces at the same time with a single move, then this tactic is for you. Let's get started. What is exactly a fork in chess? A fork is a tactical move where one piece attacks two or more of your opponent's pieces at the same time. This forces your opponent into a tough position because they can only move one piece, leaving the other one vulnerable. Let's see the first example, that is a basic one with a pawn fork. Can you see the position on your screen? Let's start. Now let's start with the simplest example, a pawn fork. Imagine you're playing with white and black pushes the pawn on b4. Now you have two knights under attack. Now both the black knights are under attack and your opponent and you can only see one of them. Let's see. Can you see? Both of your knights are under attack and you can only see one of them. Pretty cool, right? Now let's move with the second example, that is the knight fork. Can you see the knight on f7? This is a very tactical and very interesting move. Here, you are attacking both the pieces, that is, the queen on d8 and the rook, which is on h8. So here, this is known as a knight fork. This is the very, very powerful fork. Knights are amazing at forking because they move in an L shape, which can be tricky for your opponent to predict. Your white jumps on the square and attacks both the queen and the rook. So any one of the piece has to move, only then you can save your one piece. Now let's move for the second example, that is the queen fork. Here, the queen moves to a5 square. Queens are also excellent at forking because they can move in any direction and they have a long range control for all the squares and diagonals, files and ranks. So the queen here moves on a5. Then it's attacking the two pieces. That is the bishop, which is on e5, and it's also giving a check, which is for the king on e1. So again, the opponent must move the king, and we get a free bishop. Not bad, right? We can see the next example for the queen as well. Here, the queen moves on d5, attacking the king, which is a check. Now, you cannot move any other piece in check unless you want to save your king. So, can you bring the rook in between to save the rook, which is on g8? No. So, obviously, you'll have to move your king. So, you have moved your king on e7, and now, as a white, I am going to capture your rook, which is on g8 square. Hence, this is also known as a queen fork. Now, let's see the next example, that is the bishop fork. Here, the bishop, let's see here, the bishop moves on e6. The bishop is giving check to the king, which is on g8. So now what are you going to do? I'll just move my king on h8. And then I will be, see, when I played my bishop on e6 over here, I was attacking the king as well as I was attacking the rook. So bishops control the diagonals. Hence, now I can capture the rook. So this is known as fork. So, and that's how forks work in chess. It's one of the most effective ways to gain an advantage over your opponent. So next time you play, keep an eye out for chances to fork your opponent's pieces and also practice it a lot because it will also give you many benefits during your games. Okay, all the best. Thank you so much. And that's it for the lesson today.